You need to learn the 3-act structure. I would say it's absolutely imperative. I would say it's impossible to be a good writer without knowing the 3-act structure. I know. Some people disparage the 3-act structure. It's Hollywood. Here's what I think. If you were born and grew up, and then you had an adulthood, and then you descended into old age and you died, then you lived a 3-act structure. That's everybody. That's why the 3-act structure exists at its foundation. And that's why it's replicated in mythological structures as well, in different ways. And it's changed over time as people have experienced time in different ways. If you lived in agricultural societies, which tended to be more cyclical, we don't live in that time now. We live in an industrial or post-industrial, depending on where you are, I suppose. And so we live time linearly. Does that mean that the only structure is a 3-act structure? No, it does not. It does not. I don't always use the 3-act structure. I really love 2-act structures, in fact, creating 2 acts with 3 acts or 2 acts with 2 acts. I love to play around with structure all the time, move around in time, space, all that stuff. But I couldn't do that without the 3-act structure. And I'll do another video on using a basic 3-act structure and how you can use a 3-act structure as the foundation for more complex structures. But you cannot do that without the basis in the 3-act structure. So I'll stop there. I think I've repeated myself enough times. I think you know my point by now that I'm trying to make. Anyway, if you like this, you can give a like down below. If you have any questions or comments or disagreements, and I'm sure some of you will because I've seen them elsewhere, please feel free to leave those below, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.